everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we are going to be testing out the new Fenty Beauty concealer. I am obsessed with the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is my ultimate go-to. This was my top foundation for the year 2018. It was in my best of beauty. I'll link that down below. So when I heard that she was coming out with concealer, I'm like, yes, finally. So naturally, on launch day, I went to Sephora and I picked up a few goodies from her brand. I'm gonna do a quick little haul for you guys of what I got. I obviously got the concealer. I got two shades because Sephora's lighting is actually pretty bad for shade matching yourself. I just decided to go with two shades. I got the shades 240 and 260. That is what the packaging looks like. Pretty Fenty Beauty standard packaging. And I also got the Fenty Beauty Precision Makeup Sponge. That is what it looks like on the back. And I also got the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. This is pretty hefty. I got the shade Banana. So for accuracy, I always read off of the Sephora app. For product detail, a creamy longwear crease-proof liquid concealer with light as air, medium to full coverage that brightens under eyes and conceals blemishes and redness. This is a full coverage, cure to living life to the fullest. What? That is a claim. That's a claim. Oh, it looks so cute. It looks like the mini baby version of the Pro Filter foundation. This is the 240 and this is the 260. So now I'm gonna swatch both of them for you. That's 240 and that is 260. This is what the applicator looks like. It's very long and thin from the tip. And now to test it out, I'm just gonna do what I normally do with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm used to, ooh, I should not have done that much just yet. I'm used to my Tarte Shape Tape having that big doe foot. Now to blend it out on one side, that way you guys can see what it, whoa. Yep, I definitely went in with way too much. The formula is very thick. It definitely brightened up. That blended out like nothing. Oh my gosh. And it looks pretty set already. Look how bright my under eye looks now. I can so see this being a good concealer to just lay down without foundation. You would just have to get a concealer shade that's closer to your skin color, not so much a brightening one. Unless you like that look. I can still... Is it just me? But I can still see through it. It was very easy to blend out, but I can still see through it and it's already creasing right here. I don't know. It smells like paint. It's not going on as smooth on my nose as I want it to. My foundation already looked great on top. Oh my gosh, it's just like, let me bring you in. Do you see my nose? It's like bunching up on my nose. I'm just gonna keep patting. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a little bit of my primer water and just wet it a little bit. See if I can help this out. Okay, that just made it worse. I just did skincare. I moisturized really well. I did my normal routine and my nose is like not taking this concealer very well. It doesn't look smooth and I don't know if the camera's picking that up. I spent close to 10 minutes already trying to fix my nose. It's really thick. And you guys saw that I did not put that much product on my nose for this purpose exactly. I didn't want it to become too thick. My nose just does not want to take this. Do you guys see this? What is going on? Like, what exactly is going on? It's taking up my foundation with the, you know what? Done. So with a makeup wipe, I'm just removing all the makeup. I've never had to do this, ever. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna apply my moisturizer. And now for my foundation on my nose. Second time around, 260, just a little bit. And that still might be too much. Okay, that looks so much better. This isn't a medium to full coverage concealer. This is a light coverage concealer. Right here under my eyes, I can still see my dark circles and I can see through my skin where it kind of picked away at my foundation as well, but it doesn't look that bad. But then on my nose, it was just lifting and taking off my foundation. That kind of freaked me out for a second, but yeah, I can still see through this concealer. I mean, it didn't conceal any redness or my dark circles. So we're gonna go straight in with the banana powder that I picked up. Oh, and this packaging, you guys. I mean, this is beautiful. I'm hoping that the powder adds a little bit more coverage than the concealer did. I'm gonna dump a little bit on the lid, and I'm gonna apply this under my eyes. It's very brightening. It's not messing up the concealer or the foundation. And now I'm gonna go in my normal areas that I put powder on. Ooh, it has a really nice scent to it. Very luxurious. It just melts into the skin really, really nicely. I'm probably putting on way too much, but I'm liking how this powder is performing. Okay, the powder might be my new fave. I love the powder. You guys, the powder I think is going to be my new favorite, but I didn't think this was gonna happen with the concealer. I thought it was gonna be a one-time try. I was gonna love it, and I actually don't. So I'm actually thinking to give it a fair shot, because on its first time try, I probably didn't know how to use it. So now I kind of have the feel of how this concealer performs. I think I'm going to use it at least one more time on camera for you guys, if not twice, to show you how this concealer performs. And maybe at the end of this video, I can give you tips on how to apply it and make it work. Yeah, let's continue to the second time and let's see how I like it then or how I don't like it still. As you can see, I'm going section by section. I'm not letting this concealer rest too much because, like I said, it's a thicker matte formula, so I'm thinking that it dries really fast and you have very little time to blend it out. And now I'm gonna do my T-zone and see how it reacts this time. And now a little bit down my nose. I am so scared. Like, I'm gonna go with the smallest amount. Oh gosh, that could have been a lot. This smells like paint. Oh my goodness. So far so good. Oh wow. It's actually not doing it this time. It's actually blending out really easy. Okay, my nose looks good. Yay. Okay, but I don't know if you guys can see this right here, this little area. It is not covering that redness, that little pimple. It's not even a pimple, I don't know what it is, but it's just like a red bump that I have there. It's not covering that up. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more on top to see if it'll cover it. And it's creasing a little bit right here. Yeah, it's not covering this redness. I can still see my dark circles right there. It almost blends out to nothing. Okay, and now to test out the powder one more time. This powder is just so good. So good. Do you guys see that difference? It makes my skin look so smooth. I'm basically just pressing this into my skin with my beauty blender. Concealer creased right there. It should not be doing that. Okay, you guys, so my final thoughts on the new Fenty Beauty Concealer. It's just not doing it for me. It's thick in consistency, but the coverage doesn't match it. It didn't do that weird thing of lifting my foundation this time around, and I think I know why it did that, because I had applied my super matte foundation and then I was introducing the product, you know, talking to the camera. The foundation ended up setting. So my theory is it was lifting from the nose because the foundation had already set. Now, I'm gonna keep testing this concealer out and I will definitely let you guys know. I'll even try to make an update video on this concealer because I don't think it's a bad concealer. In my opinion, I think this would be such a good everyday concealer, especially alongside my new favorite, the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Banana. A great concealer for more of an everyday occasion, not when you're trying to film looks like this or trying to be all dolled up, because I can still see through the concealer. And as you can see right here, this darkness. I know, trust me, I know I don't get enough sleep, but I need my concealer to cover that up for me. These two together, I think they're going to be magic, but on their own, not on top of foundation. Fenty Beauty is such a consistent brand. Everything that I have tried so far has been up to par with their claims, except for this medium to full coverage concealer type thing, at least for me. I just want to throw it out there. This, to me, in my opinion, this is a light coverage concealer, not a medium to full. I could have had this review up for you guys the day after it launched, but I decided to wait a little longer, test it out a little bit more to see my full thoughts on it, because I don't want to give you wrong information or test it out or just like, oh my god, it lifted my foundation. Like, no, like, I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and leave me all your pretty little thoughts in the comment section. I reply to all my comments. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.